I have always believed that greed stops happiness. When you have greed in you, you can't feel at peace, you can't feel happy. And these days, I see in the world, a lot of the problems are there because of greed. So, conflict, unhappiness, anxiety, on a political level, wars, aggression. You want to capture somebody else's land, you want to capture somebody else's territory. It's because of greed. And if you truly want to be happy, you truly want to be at peace, you truly want to live a fulfilled life, you truly want to be healthy, you need to let go of greed. I'll share a small example to help you understand what I mean by this. Uh, let's say you're eating food, right? Yeah, lunch, dinner, breakfast, anything. So let's say you're eating food and the food is delicious. It's delicious food. Your favorite food, whatever, right? I don't know, whatever you love. Chocolate cake or pizza or pani puri or bhel puri or whatever. Samosa, whatever. Now, if you keep eating the food, there will be a certain point where you feel full. You feel you've had enough. But instead of stopping, you start eating more. You keep eating more, keep eating more, keep eating more. You eat more because, out of greed. And what will happen to you? What will happen to your body? What will happen to your mental state? What will happen to your health? You will you will become obese. Today, one of the biggest challenges facing the modern world is not malnutrition, it's because of obesity. So many people are obese, so many people have no awareness of when they should stop eating. So they keep eating, keep eating, keep eating, and that makes them obese. All this comes from greed. You'll fall ill. But on the other hand, you eat how much you need. Eat in balance. You need food. Your body needs food. Eat in balance. You will be healthy. It applies to every single area, whether it is your work, whether it is money, whether it is fame, whether it is power, whether it is anything. When you have greed for more and more and more and more and more and more, you can't enjoy what you have. You'll never be at peace. I know people, they keep hoarding money. They're addicted to hoarding money and they don't do anything with it. They just want more and more at the cost of their health, at the cost of their relationships, at the cost of their peace, at the cost of their happiness. So they have this need to hoard. So uh, that's what greed does to you. That's what it does to you. Instead of having greed, replace greed with a very beautiful thing which is sharing. Start sharing more. Whatever you have, start sharing. You will see a dynamic shift and change in your life, in your attitude, even in your performance. Let's say you're working in a company. You're working in a nice company, whatever, HR, marketing, finance, sales, research and development, anything, leadership, anything you're doing, right? Now, instead of constantly being greedy, instead of thinking, oh, how can I get a promotion? How can I make more money? How can I get a raise? How can I have, more for me? You change your outlook. You change your mindset. You say, okay, how can I help more people? How can I share? How can I serve? How can I make the maximum use of my time, my gifts to help people? Suddenly you will see a shift. How can I serve my customers? How can I help more people? How can I share what I have with a lot more people? And suddenly you will see a shift, not just in your happiness, but also the impact you have around you. And today, the world needs to get rid of this addiction to greed. And a lot of this greed is fueled by the systems we have in place. So, ever since a child is small, the child is bombarded with advertising. And what does the advertising tell the child? If you have this toy, you'll be happy. If you have this product, if you have this video game, you'll be happy. And the child is being programmed. In school, only one person wins the race. Only one person wins the race, and everybody else loses. But that's not the case in life. Just because uh, you want to win, it doesn't mean somebody else has to lose. It's not a zero-sum game. You look at the world. So many times new technologies get created. You create something new, and everybody benefits. Everybody benefits if you work better or if you do well. It doesn't mean somebody else has to suffer. More likely, people around you will benefit too. So change this attitude from greed to sharing. Because once you change this, so everything has two sides. So you have happiness, you have sadness, you have love, you have hate. you have anger, you have gratitude. The other side of greed. So if you have greed within you, that means also you have a possibility to share. And greed also comes from a sense of fear. You're greedy because you don't trust, you don't believe. You believe whatever you have is going to go away. And everything is going to go away. Life is transient, but changing it from that to changing it from, I'll share, and the more I share, the better the world becomes, the better my life becomes. Try it out today, implement this. I share this, try it out. Every time you feel today, if you have an opportunity to be greedy and to be sharing, switch it. So switch it from greed to sharing. Look for opportunities where you can share more, share your skills, share your knowledge, share your gifts, share whatever you have, and you will experience so much joy, so much happiness, and it will also help you professionally. It will also help you grow. I mean, I just share, and good things happen. When you share, good things happen. The world becomes a more beautiful place. And share this with your political leaders, share it with everybody around you. Share this message of happiness, of love, of sharing, and we'll truly have a beautiful and better world. Take care and have a fun, beautiful day ahead.